morning, everybody. Welcome to my class. Today we are going to review past passive voice, but at the beginning we are going to remember the topic of the last classes, okay? Remember, we review third conditional and first conditional, okay? Can you tell me the main difference between the both conditionals? Okay, that's right. Remember, in third conditional, you have to use the verbs in present, okay? And in first conditional, you are going to use, in the conditional clause, you are going to use the verb in present. And in the main clause of the result, you are going to use will plus the verb in base form. Okay, for example, a sentence in third conditional, I can say, if it rains, I take an umbrella. That is third conditional because I am using the verbs in present form. I'm going to do the same example in first conditional. It could be, if it rains, I will take an umbrella. Okay, that is the difference between the both tenses. Okay, that is all. As I said before, today we are going to review the past passive voice. And what is the objective for today? To reinforce the knowledge of the past passive voice through an explanation and examples. Okay? Tell me, do you know when do you use past passive voice? And do you know the structure? Okay, today we are going to review that in order to understand better, okay? So pay attention to the exercise. Yeah, pay attention here. Here we have some characteristics of the passive voice, okay? Pay attention here. The object of the active voice becomes the subject of the passive voice, okay? Remember, we have to change when you are going to convert the active voice to the passive voice, okay? The number 2, we add the auxiliary to be, is, are, was, were when it is past. So we are going to use that. Is, are for the present, was, were for the past. So we are going to use that, okay? Was and were in order to form the passive voice. In negative or interrogative sentence, the auxiliary do is replaced by to be. It means, remember, in past simple, the active voice, you are going to use did or didn't, okay? And in order to convert to passive voice, you are going to use was or weren't, depends on the subject, okay? We turn the main verb of the active into the past participle. Remember, you are going to use was or were and the verb in past participle form. If we need or want to add the agent of the passive, we must use by, okay? By you are going to use in order to add the agent. For example, the book was written by my mother, okay? By my mother is my agent. It could be an example. We are going to check that. When do you use? We use the passive voice when we are more interested in the action itself rather than in who or what did the action. It means we are going to use passive voice when you focus on the action, okay? The agent can be unimportant. These shoes are made in Indonesia. Okay, in this sentence I don't have the agent because that is unimportant. The action is more important than who made the shoes, okay? For this reason, I don't put the agent. The agent can be unknown. The windows were broken yesterday. Okay? We don't know who broke the windows. Okay? Who broke the windows? Somebody broke the windows and we don't know who did it. That is important. Who broke the window? So the windows were broken yesterday. Or maybe the agent can be implicit. He was arrested. Okay? In this case, you already know who arrested. Okay, most certainly by the police. It means you can say he was arrested or he was arrested by the police. Okay, here says complete the blanks with was or were and plus participle. Okay, computers, in this case that is plural, were sell. What is the past participle of sell? Sold. Okay, so computers were sold in many different stores. Okay, English, that is singular or plural? Singular. So we are going to use was. Okay, English was the past participle form of the verb spoken. Spoken is the past participle form of the verb speak. English was spoken almost everywhere. Okay, in this case we have a question. Our subject is these shoes, that is plural, so we are going to use were. Were these shoes designed? Yeah, in this case we are going to use designed because that is an irregular verb, so only I have to add ed in order to form the past participle form. Okay, pay attention here. Let's ice cream eat in winter. So ice creams we are going to use were because it's plural. Eaten, that is the past participle form of eat. Okay, pay attention here. Spanish teach in many schools too. Okay, Spanish, that is singular, so we are going to use Spanish was taught in many schools too. Okay, taught is the past participle form of teach. Pay attention here. Fashionable clothes, that is plural, were worn. That is the past participle form of wear. Okay, wore. Fashionable clothes were worn both by boys and girls. Okay, many people, that is plural, were influenced by the media. Okay, I am using were because that is plural. Influenced, that is the past participle form or influence. Okay, the exercise number 8. Lots of TV was lots of TV was watched nowadays. Okay, in this case I am using was because I am speaking about the TV, that is singular. Lots of TV was watched nowadays. Yeah, and we are going to do this exercise. Pay attention. He took. Yeah, and we are going to do this exercise, so pay attention. Rewrite the sentence in the passive. He took Linda to school every day. That is my subject, the verb, and the complement, okay? The object, and that is the complement, okay? So we are going to change. Linda was taken to school every day by him. Okay, I am changing my object pronouns to he. They didn't close the shops on Saturdays. Okay, we are going to change. That is the same. Okay, the shops were not closed that is the past participle, on Saturdays. When did Mike feed the dog? That is a question, so we are going to change. When was the dog fed by Mike? Okay, in this case I am changing the order, and pay attention, fed is the past participle form or feed. Okay, Michelle won every competition. Okay, we are going to change. Every competition was won by Michelle. Okay, and we are going to check the last example. Okay, so pay attention. People invent new things all the time. Okay, we are going to start with the object. New things, that is plural, were invented, that is the past participle form of invent, all the time. Okay, and thank you, students. That is all for today. I hope that you have learned something more about that, and have a nice day. Goodbye.